Angela and the Alice. Are we gonna go Lolita? Yes! It's the combo that beat RQ. And it's against the Natan too this time. Oh, wow.
ONIC, have they overlooked this comp?
I forgot about this comp, and I'm a BIGETRON fan. What the heck?
Right response here, right?
Do they flex the Akai to roam and pick up like a box here to go up against the Alice? It looks like they're hovering over an assassin, actually.
Does the Bane work here, jungle?
Helkert? No way, right?
They're hovering over Fanny.
Fanny? Is that it? Kyrie's Fanny?
That might be it.
That's it. Locked in.
Swing.
It's official, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see a Fanny game
Pyro.
for game number 2.
Oh.
What do you think about Fanny against an Alice comp?
Well, technically, the good part about having the Fanny here is there's technically no cancels aside from a final slash that doesn't come out instantly, so you can try to maneuver out of it. The Moscow Spear of Misery is the only real skill that can stop the Fanny. So I guess it'll come down to how Kyrie uses the Fanny. We all know him for his crazy Fanny performances at least. Let's take a look at the lineup rating here. That does favor BIGETRON Alpha, but the counter index is equal, level on the board. First time, I think, this entire season where we get a equal counter index.
All right, so it is leading towards one end. In terms of composition, it's leaning for the Red Robots. And now will the Red Robots be able to go for a 2-0 clean sweep against the reigning champions here at MPL ID, ONIC? Or will they be able to stop this and force a game number 3 with Fanny, with Kyrie on the Assassins again? Let's jump into game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. BIGETRON Alpha and ONIC.
Match points for BTR Alpha. And of course, ONIC here with the Fanny last pick. They were able to try to perhaps force a game 3.
Yeah. Something I do want to talk a little bit about is the fact that, you know, for ONIC, they actually have the Paquito. So they were going to have that wave control in the bottom lane, a bit more prio. So you actually might see some invades towards the purple buff later on. Luckily for BIGETRON Alpha, though, they are still on that blue side, so the purple buff will be around that top side where the Moskov does have an okay time against the Moskov. Against the Natan. CW still with the same emblems. Keyboy is actually in a Kai roam. That flex potential, inspire, and the tenacity for Sans. It's the pull yourself together with the rupture this time. Still no wilderness blessing for him, and Moreno, inspire and bargain hunter. So looking to get that fleeting time ASAP to help the team rotate around. For Kyrie, it's still just a natural for the Fanny on that lethal ignition. But I do want to say that Lutpi on this Paquito has not lost a single game so far this season. He's still on a 100% win rate on that Paquito.
Will it break today? That's a big question as well. He's being put to the ultimate test. I mean, laning against Sorizo, one of the strongest in that EXP lane as well. You're right, win 6-0. Not dropping a single game. But so is the case for all the other heroes, for the rest of the ONIC members as well as Kyrie. Where's he going here? Is he looking for a pick perhaps in the bottom lane?
Will not reposition though. Will not commit to the recall as well. Bottom side of the map. Moreno! Who flickered out, still gets taken now. Super Ken now invading. Kyrie spots Super Ken out. No support, and Kyrie no purple. Take a look at this. ONIC now commits on towards a fight, and Super Ken goes down. He flickers out, but they will not have enough space to escape as San secures the kill. So Rizzo jumps in a little bit late to the party in top lane though. ONIC. CW is actually losing on the trades.
And the crowd goes wild, but that was a trade for 2 members. Wait a minute. Sorizo.
Yeah.
He's
the
forced
flicker and will get out.
First that flicker gets out. But that was a 2 trade in for Kyrie's purple buff.
Yeah.
Yay or nay?
Yay, because Kyrie won't be able to make more plays around the map. Nay, because Kyrie gets a kill, and that will enable him to snowball. So when he does get the purple buff, he'll be an absolute monster. And on top of that, they get the turtle too. So not the worst trade at all. It was actually still beneficial definitely for ONIC. Sans also got the snowball going here with 1 kill and 1 assist. And Kyrie, we know how sneaky he is with the farm, so he should be able to look for farm across the different sides of the map as well. Already stealing 1 camp away from Super Ken. A different game entirely here in game number 2 with ONIC starting things off.
Okay. Wasan's looking for his next pick potential perhaps here. Not finding it just yet, but we have a fun fact. This is a rematch of the grand finals of SPS MLBB Season 3 playoffs where ONIC faced BIGETRON and ONIC... Oh, wait a minute!
Oh, good knock up here by Sans, and with the help of that heavy spin, it will actually bring Super Ken and the Angela back. Looking forward to TP, but Neon Blast will not connect and committed. Taking a look at the immobilization there. Kyrie almost got stuck, but no casualties on the board from that skirmish.
What a skirmish. Back and forth. It's still ONIC with a 1.3k gold lead. Sorizo.
Kyrie.
Oh, 2v1. Sorizo with the cutthroat, and Ludpi diving under a turret secures another kill for the yellow porcupines.
Ludpi is snowballing real good now. He already has so much more pressure compared to the Arlet when it comes to wave clear. He already has the Hunter Strike, so he should be able to pressure Sorizo even more, participate in these fights. And heck, he might actually just go full damage. Look at how much gold he's getting. Full turret gold down below. Just boxing the shield off the turret.
That's crazy. That's crazy, and that reminds me of OBS Gold and their collaboration with MPL ID Season 13. Keep an eye out for that, as it is coming soon. Kyrie was coming soon earlier on, but he doesn't go for the commitment onto it. Super Ken level 8, Kyrie level 8 as well. It's gonna be an interesting next siege here on the neutral objective. With both at level 8, who has a little bit more of an advantage? Wait a second, Sans!
Good airborne on towards Key and Sorizo. Now half HP. Monica, they will not pull the trigger for a fight just yet. As CW actually joins in. Now perhaps ONIC will look for an opening. Heavy spin, Key uses the flicker. And with that, ONIC will take space. The Super Ken jumps in with the help of the hard guard. Kyrie, my goodness, finds a red tree and the kill. Taking the backside, Sans actually caught and taken out. Keyboy looks for the trade, but he will not find it. As Iman now looks for the kill on towards Keyboy. But ONIC, they should not have business here. Ludpi is just going crazy. CW now free hitting on towards Key.
Eman.
With the slide, Kyrie. Greenhouse claims a double easily. And Key will escape.
The finisher comes down. That was so aggressive by BIGETRON, but in like a good way, right? They were able to maneuver in and out of these team fights. The fact that Iman was on the Moskov, it was so much easier to achieve. We even saw Moreno on the Angela flicker in, and he was already dealing a great amount of damage. The question is, whoa, wait, he only has 1 item, Iman.
Yeah, only 1 item so far, and it's a 400 gold lead so far for the Natan, who's also sitting at already 2 items actually, so a bit more expensive on the side of the Moskov, and being that behind makes it a little bit harder to secure those items, and also getting shut down by Kyrie Ken.
Heavy spin with the help of the cables as well, but take a look at the Petrify there. It's actually going to be Keyboy here, isolated. No flicker, and that will be the kill out towards Keyboy. No counterplay whatsoever.
Not yet. Look at the gold though, still heavily in favor of ONIC. And it's really tough for BIGETRON Alpha, but it seems like they want to just go for it.
2 men, Neon blasted. Now Super Ken jumps in for that purple. Oh, Kyrie has enough damage to take him down. Ludpi falls as well though. So that's 1 for 1.
But then that's Kyrie on 501 KDA.
Yeah.
At this point, right?
They've been able to take that purple buff away though, earlier. So yes, it's super scary that Kyrie has 5 kills. He's already on his 2nd item this game, and that's not any other, that's not a random 2nd item. That is 1st item, Blade of Heptases, 2nd item, Blade of Despair. Wow. A straight BOD. Usually we see fatties go for Melodic Roar for additional penetration. On Kyrie, I guess he feels a bit different. He wants to just go for the back line and look for the instant bursts as well towards Super Ken. That's why we see Steel Leg play here and already a build path towards the dominance ice for Super Ken. Ludpi?
Looking to distract here, perhaps also giving vision. Hard guard, however, not yet committed though. Now commit. Take a look at the Numenor Blast cover. Finds Ludpi. The damage will not come through. Heavy spin on towards King. And Sorizo. Also no damage here, but Ludpi will be caught. Keyboy looking for an escape route. Does not get it as Amon finds a kill. And BIGETRON, they might go greedy here. They might look for the mid. ONIC has no firepower to get the clear, and they will get the mid.
2-4-0 trade, but they also get a structure in that mid lane. That turret falls into the hands of BIGETRON. Wow.
And now, really, for BIGETRON Alpha, they're more concerned about the purples than they are about the turtles, actually. They really don't care about the turtles from what it looks like earlier, right? They go for their own purple, straight into a fight. They go back and forth with the healing of Moreno, and obviously the sustainability of Super Ken. And then what do they do after the mid lane turret? They don't go straight for the bottom lane. They go for the purple again. So it's all about shutting down Kyrie. ONIC needs to find a way to give Kyrie this purple buff because that is one of the keys to victory for them in this game. Obviously, a second key to victory will be CW, who's, oh, whoa, so much damage from the piercing basic attacks, but CW is building to be a beast right now. He's already on the way to the Holy Crystal, but that might just be a Divine Glaive as well. We'll just have to see. Third item power spike for CW will be massive in this game for ONIC as well. This mid game can go either way.
I mean, but technically Iman's already on his third item, right?
Yeah.
DHS, that's a power spike.
That is, and that's why you've been able to see BTR be so confident with their engages, because yes, ONIC were almost able to threaten Ken with some of these, you know, assassination attempts.
Oh.
But unfortunately, even if they take down Ken, the real threat is Iman. This is the guy who's free hitting, and that's why they were so confident with Super Ken being so low to take the fight again. At that point, I think even Super Ken was like, it doesn't matter if I die. If I die, as long as Iman's able to land these free hits, we should be able to get the win. Now it's all up to Moreno to choose the right targets to hard guard.
Oh. Again. Oh, that's... Wow, Sans, he was there, but then he was not. Numenor Blast will not be able to find anyone else, but Super Ken surely gets a purple, right?
Yeah.
This is such a scary comp from both of them, right? Honestly, but at this point, despite ONIC holding into the gold lead, BIGETRON has still on control. He goes in, but so does Kyrie.
Yes, with the cables, he's low. Heavy spin invested early. No counterplay now for ONIC. As I believe it's 100% Lord here for the side of BIGETRON. ONIC will concede. Perhaps they might find... No, they will not gamble that, and BIGETRON finds a newt.
Well played. They took that without the retribution. By the way, they started that without the retribution. I think Super Ken used the retribution in the purple buff. Yeah, he used it to try to take the purple buff away, so he had no retribution during the Lord, but he knows that Kyrie doesn't have it either. It was just down to the man advantage that they had. They went for the commitment. They knew Keyboy could not steal it away from Iman, who dealt more damage. And now the Moskov is truly online. That's a wind of nature, too. On top of that, the hard guard. That's why he's not going for rose gold. He already whoa, that went through. Purified.
Yeah, now Iman, though, is going crazy. With the help of hard guard as well, how can you stop a Moskov that is online plus an Angela?
You gotta target him down. That's the only way. Or you front and back better.
Oh, heavy spin. Connect on towards Super Ken, but it's actually Keyboy who got the lead. And good final slash as well. ONIC now. Again, looking for an escape route, but Kyrie gets shut down by Iman. Super Ken gets a double, and Iman gets a triple as well. That's a 3-4-2, and BIGETRON, they got the wave in the bottom side of the map. Who wins this bragging right match? As a Red Robots clean sweeping ONIC.
The mechanics, the engines running for the Red Robots here. A clean 2-0. Did you see Iman?
Yes, I did.
That final play, what is this man made of? Call him an AI, call him whatever you want.